don't need to be the highest offer to win, you need to be the smartest. And the truth is that at least 50% of buyers submitting offers right now aren't even serious contenders. They're lowballing, poorly qualified, or just throwing darts. And if you can position yourself to be in the 3 to 5 best offers, you're already in the zone to win. And if you play it right, the seller's counteroffer will tell you exactly what it takes to beat everyone else. Hey everyone, I'm Dan Hendricks, a multiple-time California award-winning real estate agent and client experience expert. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to win in multiple offers without overpaying and without any guesswork. I'll break it down into exactly what it takes to be one of the top few offers that sellers even consider, and how to read a counteroffer like a playbook, and how to beat other buyers with smarter terms, better speed, and sharper strategy. If you're into this type of thing and want to move smart, live well, and love your life here in SoCal, subscribe to this channel. I drop new videos every Saturday and Sunday mornings with insights that actually help you win in this market. Now, most offers get tossed immediately, and you don't want to be that buyer. But here's the hard truth that no one tells you. Roughly half of the offers on any good home are DOA. Either the buyer isn't pre-approved, they're offering too low, or their agent is super green, or the terms are a complete mess. Sellers and listing agents can spot this instantly, and those offers get thrown out before a counter is even drafted. If you are serious about winning, your goal isn't to win the first round, it's to make the top 3 to 5 best offers. That's the short list that actually gets countered, and once you're in that group, the real game begins. And most buyers never even make it that far because they don't know how to package their offer correctly. Think of it like this. Your offer is your job interview. Your lender letter is your resume, and your terms are your negotiating power. If any of that is sloppy or doesn't look good, you're out of the running before the second round even starts. Okay, great tips, but how do you even position yourself in the top 3 to 5 offers? Now let's talk about how you actually get into that top tier. Price is a factor, yes, but it's far from the only one. I've seen buyers win offers with $20,000 under the highest bid just because their terms were tighter and the agent presented it better. Here's what gets you noticed. A clean pre-approval from a reputable lender who answers their phone and answers all the questions. Realistic pricing, not lowball, not overeager. We're aiming within 1 to 3% of market value based on real comps. Short contingencies when appropriate, especially inspections and loans. A flexible close date that aligns with the seller's motivations and move-out needs. And a personal intro email or even a video introducing me or yourself, especially when the seller is emotionally tied to the home. This helps immensely. And if you're working with me, I'm going to be hammering the phone, building a rapport with the listing agent, and making sure they know your offer is one to watch. Now, this is literally my best piece of advice when you are buying a home and you are in counteroffers. Use the seller multiple counteroffer to decode what the seller actually wants. This is where the real negotiation chess match begins, and most buyers get scared by counteroffers, but I see it as a cheat sheet to winning. When a seller sends a counter, what they're really doing is showing you all of their cards. They're telling you which buyers are closest, what terms matter most to them, how far they are willing to go. And the best part, you can often predict what the other top offers included in their offers based on what gets countered. If they ask for a shorter contingency period, it means someone gave them 17 days and they want better. If they raise the price by $10K, it means the top 2-3 offers were clustered around a tight range and you're in striking distance. When you want to know how to read between the lines, a counteroffer becomes your roadmap to victory. Now, you can also use market data to predict what other offers are going to do. Smart buyers don't guess, they use real data to forecast competition. Here's what I'm looking at with every client. Days on market, if it's 7 or fewer, expect at least 5 to 10 offers in certain areas. List to sale price ratio in that zip code over the last 60 days. If homes are closing at 103% of the list price, we know we'll need to be tight. The price bracket of 850 to 1.1 million in LA, that's the war zone, expect chaos. And here's the kicker. I often know the other buyer agents. I know their style. I know how aggressive they are and what kind of buyers they represent. This lets me reverse engineer where the top offers are likely to land, and then we can choose to beat them with smarter structure rather than just throwing more money at the problem. It's time to win on terms, speed, and certainty, not just the price. Let's say you're up against an all-cash buyer. Don't panic. I've been there plenty of times, even on my own personal home. But why is this? Because we offer more certainty and better speed. Here's how we do it. Pre-underwrite the loan so it closes as fast as cash in as little as 17 to 21 days. Use tight contingencies, 5-day inspection, 10-day loan. Include an appraisal gap addendum if needed with clear caps and reserves. have me present it all in a clean, aggressive format the listing agent can easily forward to their client. Sometimes we include escalation clauses as well, but only if it makes sense. And sometimes we remove contingencies, but only when the numbers and inspections add up and the lender allows for it. The key is certainty and trust. Sellers pick offers they believe will close and close on time, not just the one with the biggest headline number. Use escalation clauses the right way and you'll be able to cap all of your upside risk. Let's talk escalation clauses because when used correctly, they're one of the most underrated tools for winning in multiple counteroffers without throwing away your entire budget. An escalation clause is a line written into your offer that says, we will pay X more than the highest competing offer up to a max price of Y with written proof of that other offer. Now here's how this actually plays out in the real world. Let's say you're offering 1-1 on a home and you have intel or suspect that the top competing offer is at least 1-1-2-5. Now, instead of blindly jumping to 1-1-5, you can write in an escalation clause that says buyer agrees to pay $15,000 above the highest verifiable offer, not to exceed 1-1-4-5. That way you beat the next best buyer by just enough to win, but you're protected from grossly overpaying if another buyer jumps in and swings for the fences. The key here is to make sure it requires a written proof of the other offer and be strategic with your cap. If you can stomach 1-1-4-5 but not 1-1-5, draw the line right there. Also, I only use escalation clauses in situations where the listing agent is sharp and understands how to present it to the seller cleanly. We don't want to create confusion where there is none. We want it to be clear and concise. This is how you win with precision and not emotion. Now, don't be afraid to do a full 180 and walk away completely, but you have to do it strategically. If the counters come back out of range or you feel like the juice is no longer worth the squeeze, you can just walk away, but do it smart. Don't ghost anybody. Don't burn the bridge. You might end up back in the mix when the winning offer falls through, and it happens more than you think. I always leave the door open with the listing agent and position you as ready and able if needed. So the first buyer backs out, you're the first call they make. Winning in multiple offers isn't about getting emotional or desperate. It's about being calculated, confident, and professionally aggressive. Well, there you have it. You now know everything you need to know about how to win in multiple offers without overpaying or getting completely steamrolled. Now you've got the insider playbook, how to stand out, what to include, how to read counters like a pro, and how to beat buyers with better terms and not just more money. If you're planning to buy a home in Los Angeles or Orange County and want to actually win in this market, reach out to me using any of the methods below. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I drop new videos every Saturday and Sunday to help you move smart, live well, and love your life right here in Southern California.